Hello and welcome to Tips and Tricks from Davao Ship Modeler. Davao Ship Modeler is specialized in fine handcrafted ship models and custom builds. You can find us on Facebook at Handcrafted Wooden Historic Ship Models. Hello and welcome to another video from Davao Ship Modeler. My name is John. This video is part 2 of the seeking and also tips and tricks number 7, how to make a fiberglass mold for a ship model. I don't know what take it is anymore because I already tried so many times to video my work and it always was a big failure. Anyway, so I could not stop with my work and I finished already the canopy. But whatsoever, so if we are building a fiberglass mold for a ship model, the first thing what we need is a template. And if you check my first update of the seeking, you know already that I finished the templates from the hull and also from the canopy, what you're seeing right in front of me. And the most important thing is if you're making templates for fiberglass hull is that there are no scratches and no damages on these templates, because if there are any deformations on the templates, you will copy them over and over again. So later on you have to suffer what you missed in the first place. So take your time and a little bit of putty and smooth out all damages and deformations in your templates. That's a very important thing. Okay, I cannot show you the step 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 because I already finished some of them. But the first thing after you finish your templates is to wax them. And waxing is very important. I have used for it very ordinary car wax, and it needs around 4 to 5 coats. I finished that already. On the canopy and also on the hull I arranged on my bench. One other step before you're starting something is small gaps between the base plate and the template has to be closed, because the second coat is gel coat, and gel coat has the ability to move in very small and fine cracks. So close all gaps and cracks between the template and the base plate. I have used to close the gaps between the template and the base plate. I have used Play-Doh. I have stolen it from my grandchild because he is playing with that, and together with a little bit of water you can press this in these very small gaps. Anyway, you can put whatever you want, but you don't have to buy any expensive stuff. So next step is after waxing and smoothing out all deformation and anything and putting on a base plate, I have applied polyol. Polyol is also called sometimes PVA, I believe. I believe also that it depends on what country you are. Here in the Philippines we have only 2 factories who are producing chemicals for fiberglass making, and the one company called Polymer, and I believe polyol is a brand name. Anyway, this stuff is something like transparent Elmer's glue, and if you brush it on your model it will protect additional to your wax the template. So after you remove the fiberglass mold, there will be nothing stick on the template, and that's very important because I want to make more than one copy of this template. So protection for me in this case is very important, and it's also very cheap. This bottle is around $2, and I don't know how long it takes to consume this oil. Anyway, so after applying polyol and it's fully dried, it will not take very long, around 3 to 4 hours. You can apply gel coat. Gel coat has to be mixed with hardener, also 1 to 2% hardener and a ½ % of cobalt. My first attempt to make it, because I didn't know, I was not used to this brand of chemicals, I mixed the gel coat without the cobalt, and the result was a complete disaster, because half of the gel coat stuck on the fiberglass and the other half on my template, and I have to remove this all
and whatsoever, because okay, now it's the second and this works. Now the gel coat will harden, and together with the fiberglass I will remove it from the template, but tomorrow, and let harden it completely. Anyway, so this is the status I'm right now. I have applied the fiberglass on the top of the gel coat, and the result we will see afterwards. This will be a two-part video. This is part one, making the negative mold, and if everything goes smooth and as I expected, there comes part two, how to make the actual product. And it's basically the same process, only in reverse. So first you have to apply again wax and then polyol, and you know what I mean. Anyway, so I'm using my there's something more I have to tell. You need three kinds of protection if you make this type of work. The first thing is you need a hat, glasses, and this, I do not have a sample, this very fancy latex gloves. The hat is very important because it protects my skin, what is rapidly going on my head in a speed that my hair do not pick up the speed with the skin. So more skin than hair on my head, and to protect them. The second one is the glasses. It's a protection for the model, because if I do not wear eyeglasses, I maybe put on the polyol on the table and not on the model, so that's also very important. And the gloves, I explained it also. If there comes an how do you call it, investigation who makes this Scheibenkleister, you know, I will not leave any fingerprints on the model, and so it's very important to use these latex gloves. Anyway, it's a little joke so that we have something to laugh. Okay, so I'm using now my time machine. What do you mean you don't believe I have a time machine? If you continuously watching this video, only 1 second will go in the video and I will move forward some hours, so I'm using time machine. Anyway, so blink of an eye and then it's tomorrow, and I will remove the fiberglass of the canopy. See you. So hello, and now we are in the future. As I said yesterday, you don't believe me, I moved many hours in the future and you are still there where you've been yesterday. For me yesterday, for you it's still there today, and you know. Okay, there's many things you can get from the future. The first and very important thing is the experience you can get from the future, because now here in the future I found out that the microphone I used yesterday was so useless, like having an appendix. So it's very useless. That's very important. So, but coming to the canopy, and I hope that everything has gone well and the gel coat has cured. The fiberglass has hardened overnight, and I hope that the gel coat under the fiberglass are also hardened. So now we are trying this to find out. What I did already before, I only removed the nails from the backside from the base plate, and that's the only thing I did. So this is live, and we know in a few seconds if it works or not. For this we are using a very technical screwdriver, because basically it doesn't matter if I damage the edge of this or not. You get this? And in a few seconds we will know if it works or not.
Pwede ko magsunod-sunod nimo, Urma?
Oh, yes, of course. What you hear in the background was the voice of my cameraman, because for this, thank you, I'm using my tablet because I'm tired of using my webcam to video this because mostly it's going wrong and it's still hard to remove even with the wax and the polyol, but anyway it works. And yes, there's the base plate, that's the template, and some of the gel coat are still wet. I don't know why, I have no idea. So the best thing what I can do is to remove it. So I have to contact the
Kamot ra ba
company.
yung nakita ni mo ni boss ha? Kamot ra kay di
So I
man.
have to contact the company again.
Kana man akong focus yun ang imong trabaho.
Do you know that the voice here on this video basically nobody understands what he is talking, only me maybe and my Filipino viewers, but he told me that in the video we only see my hands. It's not what I expected to be. It's still hard to remove even with the wax and the polyol, and I will damage the template. Okay, I believe that only small amounts of the gel coat was not hardened out, but below this, it's everything is fine. So okay, I think that take a while to remove it from it, and you can focus again on me. And I will remove it from the fiberglass, and after I finish this I will make another short video for me in the future for you in a blink of an eye. Okay, so I removed the template from the fiberglass, and unexpectedly it was very difficult to remove. I destroyed the complete template by removing it, but the first impression was that there's still some gel coat not cured, but that's not true. Everything is fine and cured, and I have a very smooth surface. But the problem is even that's, by the way, the polyol you can see. It was very difficult to remove it from the fiberglass. Anyway, so I will clean it up, and was successful, I can say. So I will use this, and I will finish also the hull. But I will contact the company again and asking what's to do that it will be removed easier from the form, because I'm really not satisfied with that. Okay, so here a little extra bonus video only to show that everything is fine. It was not as I expected that some of the gel coat has not cured. There was only a tiny spots, maybe it's from the mixing of the gel coat. Everything looks fine, and I'm looking forward to make now the final product. As you can see there in the bowl section, that's the gel coat is maybe too thin. What you see, the gray spots, that's the shine through resin of the fiberglass. But there in the middle section and also on the stern section, there are some of my primer sticks on it, but nothing to be worried. So anyway, I contact the company and asked, I believe it's from the wax. I'm not sure if really I can use this car wax. Maybe I have to buy this specialized special wax for the fiberglass making. Anyway, so Anyway, so I have to clean this up, this leftovers here, and this will be end of part 1. So part 2 in a few days, that will be live, no time machine, no nothing. Part 2 will be when I make the positive form of this, so the final product, and there we see us again. So up to then, I wish you have a great day and enjoy your hobby.
Thank you very much for watching this video. Please make sure to subscribe to this channel. That way you get immediate update for our new videos that we are going to post every week.